welcome to Titanium Taurus Tarot, and today I'll be doing your reading for Taurus, okay? This is for any placement you have Taurus in your chart. If you do, great. If not, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I use the Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. I will also mention when it's time for you to utilize your own intuition, and with that, let's get started. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, what has a message for my Tauruses? Please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, who has a message for my Tauruses? Okay, I did something a little different today. I'm listening to my body a little more, and I have to say there's something about how my heart feels. I don't know if this has anything to do with, like, this is very bizarre, but it's coming from, like, my diaphragm to a certain extent. It's like I ate something that didn't really sit well with me. So just be mindful of that, okay? Because I just had an apple a while ago. I don't know if that's what happened, but just be mindful, okay? And how is that? Okay, so the first card is the 10 of Autumn, which is the 10 of Pentacles, which talks of take steps to ensure the financial security of yourself, of your children, or other loved ones, making wise investments, or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. Yep. Then you have the renewal card, followed by the Moon. Now, the renewal card is the Judgment card in this deck, and it says, review the past and present so you can plan a bright new future, understanding your life's purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. Yeah. Then you have the Moon card. Now, the Moon card is Piscean energy, okay, and it talks of powerful, intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. The interesting thing is that that feeling has now moved up to my heart space. It moved up to my heart space, and I'm getting that it's not only indigestion or upset stomach. There might be a actual emotional reason why this is happening. Actually, if you'll wait a moment, I'm gonna go get my booklet. Judy Hall's, here we go. Louis Hay, heal your body. Okay. Now this is not an end-all be-all. Okay, if you have medical emergencies, go to a physical doctor. Don't just. The whole idea with energetic healing is that you use it in tandem with actual realistic healing, like a doctor, a physical doctor. It will help you get out of this faster, is what I'm getting. So, indigestion. Are you upset stomach? stomach. Well, if it's your stomach, it says holds. So the idea is that it gives you the placement of which you have like the problem, which is the stomach in this case. Probable cause of the problem would be holds nourishment. What? This makes no sense. Anyway. So the new thought pattern that you should be holding in, I see it. The problem is, if your problem is indigestion, usually the stomach, holds nourishment and digests ideas. That's what they are saying. And so the new paradigm to keep in mind is I digest life easily. Yes. So I digest life easily. I'm going to put that in. Okie dokie. So now second set. Cart vomit. I guess either they're excited or they just don't know that I don't know what that was. It was a lot of cards all at once. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share. And you got the Eight of Autumn, the Sun card, and the Unity. This is interesting. Okay, so the Eight of Autumn talks of do more research before proceeding, education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeship, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. So, if that is of any, if what I just read is of interest to you, energetic healing, is saying that, with the next card being the Sun, alright, it's saying that it's going to bring you much happiness, at least in the fact that it'll heal your indigestion. Then you have the Unity card. Now the Unity card talks of do the right thing for the right reasons, compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you, a spiritually minded community. Yeah, so this would be saying that, okay, so you figured out what you want to do. Now, you need to unite with something that would teach you the right things. For example, you can get with a group who actually talks of healing or things of that nature. You can definitely check out Abraham Hicks, or because they have a ton of stuff. It's not just one specific thing. It's a lot. It's really a lot. Now the interesting thing, what interests me is that both sets kind of look alike, because the first card is an autumn card, and the second and third ones are major arcanas. You know, when I say major arcana, it's a major card in the tarot, is what I'm getting at. So I find that very interesting. Now, please, angels and guides, anyone of the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone of the highest good has a message for my Tauruses. Please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. These angels and guides. You have the Prince of Spring, followed by the Three of Autumn, followed by the Eight of Spring, and the Four of Spring, as well as Justice, and the Six of Autumn, and the Princess of Spring, and the Balance card, and the Eight of Summer. Right. So, okay. So you start off with the Prince of Spring. Now, the Prince of Spring talks of a charming, self-confident, passionate, and restless individual. It says immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. Yep. Passionate relationship. Which is awesome. Okay, so, if we reiterate, because I feel like I'm getting a little lost in my thoughts, if you go, like, seeing as the first thing that I talked about was the indigestion, like the upset stomach that I was feeling, and the fact that going back to school would be in regards to that, learning how to read the changes in your physical body will lead you to great happiness with the Sun card, which will then lead you to uniting with a group that will help you better understand these things. And having united with that group, that will be a very that will be a very lucrative venture for you with the Ten of Autumn. That you will constantly choose again and again at every new year, whenever you decide to like revisit plans, you're going to re-choose them again with the renewal card, because of, then you have the Moon, which is Piscean energy, which talks of secrets coming to light, powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. Now, if you are like me, if you are surrounded by people who are afraid to do something that is against the church, that you might be like, you are understanding the secret, which really isn't it is a secret, because the structure of which you need to follow in order to make these changes were held under wraps. Well, most people don't know them. Energetic healing is kept under wraps so that people will still need physical aid, is what I'm getting. And I feel like that is going to be a project that you will be very intimately connected to, not only intimately connected to, but that you will fall in love with, and you would love to continue doing it, because it's a challenge that you can successfully manage. And that will bring you much dinero. That will bring you much, that will be very lucrative, yet again, because the next card is the Three of Autumn. And the Three of Autumn talks of follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. Yes. Yes. What I say, huh? What I say. Now, even though you love doing it, you might feel a little stressed because you have many things happening at once. But at least you will be able to successfully multitask in regards to this, and that will lead you to sudden events or changes occurring around you, right? Now, as much as this stress is not really enjoyable for you, I feel like it's kind of leading you in the right direction as to what it is you actually want for your life, right? With the Four of Spring, which talks of be grateful, you have much to celebrate, deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. Yes, you are more than happy, you are content, you are over the moon with joy. And that is what will be just. That will make you feel like you finally got justice, you finally finally got what you deserved in life. Because the Justice card, which is Libra energy, talks of take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end, fair and objective decision. Yeah. And I just wanted to check something. Wednesday is Earth Day. Then you have the 6th of Autumn. Now the 6th of Autumn says, the good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. Yes. So whatever came to you that was fair and just, I'm hearing finally, is going to be put towards repaying a debt that you have. Then you have the Princess of Spring. Now the Princess of Spring, interesting, you have siblings, Prince and Princess of Spring, right? So the Princess of Spring is a very optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, and energetic individual. It says it's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. Yes. So now that you have repaid what are you repaying? Repaid your debt, I feel like you feel a little more, you feel less attached and less imprisoned due to this. In any case, so the next card, alright, is the Balance card. Now the Balance card is Temperance in this deck. It talks of with Sagittarian energy, and it talks of taking everyone's input into consideration, emerging viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. Yep. Now, once you do merge viewpoints and you come up with what it is that needs to be done, I feel like you'll realize that where you currently are is not where you should stay. And so you will leave this place with the Eight of Summer. Now, the Eight of Summer talks of the desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. Yeah. Yep. Next. Okay. For the 4th step. Please, angels and guides, anyone to the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone to the highest good. And you got the Prince of Autumn with the Awakening card and the Ego. For summer, Eighth of Summer, and life experience. Okay, so what I'm getting with this is that, so when you leave this situation that no longer really serves you, alright, I feel like you are going to go towards a Prince of Autumn. And this Prince of Autumn is a very dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous individual. It says cautious with wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. Kindness to others. I feel like you're going to leave something behind. You leave something behind. Okay, with the Eight of Spring, you're becoming really stressed, and what you wish for is the Four of Spring, which is a happy home, happy life. wife, happy kids, happy everything. And realizing that you aren't really getting this and that this is not what you actually have, is not really the balance that you're looking for. You are deciding to, vamos, leave, vámonos, right? And move towards a Prince of Autumn. Now, I feel like not only will you unconsciously move towards the Prince of Autumn, Prince of Awesome. That was funny. Prince of Autumn. I think the Prince of Autumn is also moving towards you because vibrations that match attract each other. Meaning, if you are putting out the vibration of I want a Prince of Autumn type, you are on that wavelength. If you are thinking those thoughts and you are feeling those feelings and you are putting those energetic thoughts out there, that is what is coming back to you, because that person who is this Prince of Autumn is also thinking of you. Now this is one-on-one energetic healing, well, energy work. We are all energy, vibrating at different frequencies. Some people understand energy, others don't. When you think of someone, that's probably because they're thinking of you as well, at that specific moment. Right? Now, I think this is like a big ass bombshell, but I'm just saying what I know to be a fact. So, if you are attracting this Prince of Autumn, and if this Prince of Autumn is attracting you, so you guys, it's just a matter of time before the magnets stick together, like birds of a feather, right? But I feel like prior to this Prince coming in, or even after this Prince comes in, I feel like something's going to shift within you with the Awakening card, which is the Hanged Man in this deck, and it talks of change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in action. Something is shifting for the better, is what I'm getting. And I feel like the thing that is shifting is what you're obsessed about. Because the Eagle card is the Devil card in this deck, which is Capricorn energy, which talks of the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. I feel like the change of your perception, of your viewpoint, of your vantage point, is going to let you see that as much as you don't like the idea of being obsessed with the right thing can be very beneficial, right? So I feel like your definition of obsession is going to change, and with that change afoot, okay, I'll put that down. Obsession. With that change afoot, alright, I feel like that illusion that you were trapped is gonna vamanos. It's gonna leave you alone. Now, I feel like this is such a big shift that there is gonna be a moment of feeling a little lost, not knowing what this is, not knowing where it's coming from, not knowing much, right? Because you have the Four of Summer. Now, the Four of Summer talks of being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, right? Taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. I feel like, okay, so this is going to awaken you in regards to how you feel with obsession, how your definition of obsession is going to change. And with that changing, okay, with that change occurring, I feel like, what was I thinking? With that shift changing about obsessions, you'll also um, I'm getting at. So I feel like what happened with that obsession was that you were so, that was an idea that came to mind earlier. The obsession, right, I think you got caught up in the details and you were like, oh my god, I can't believe I can't believe I'm obsessed with this. I can't believe yada yada yada. And the whole point of this is that when you notice that you were obsessed with being obsessed of something, I don't know what that is, but then you're going to have a little moment of like, oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Ew, why? And actually you pushing against the obsession is going to make it become a bigger obsession. Let me tell you, okay, because the way I learned that was an actual Capricorn. That did not turn out well. Now the next card is the Ace of Summer. Now the Ace of Summer, alright, talks about open your heart to love, beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. So I feel like once that realization hits, you are going to be like, okay, okay, I get it. I need to be open to new relationships so that I can get away from this. Not get away, but just to think less of this one, you know? If that made no sense, please let me know and it'll be my pleasure to explain. And I feel like that realization is going to be a life experience. Like, not just a tiny one, it is going to be a tower. Now, for those of you who are not quite aware of what the tower is a structure. Well, the card, the tower, means that it's a big structure that is very important in your life is about to come crumbling down. Now, that might sound very nasty. That might sound very not nasty. That's the wrong word. It sounds very bad, but in reality, it's not. It's actually quite good, right? Because you want the old to, if you want new things, you first have to get rid of the old, is what I'm getting. So, my gorgeous Tauruses, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. What I mean by price is my price for private readings. There's also my email at which you can send messages to, or that is the email I use on PayPal for donations. So, that is all that I have for you guys this week. And with that being said, my gorgeous Tauruses, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!